What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800, and we are back over here on Fair Market and being annoyed by what's-his-face yet again, because he wants me to do a quest for him that I don't want to do. So we are back over here on Fair Market, and decided, or I have decided, since this is my city, that we are going to start laying out the downtown area. Probably won't get around to actually, we'll probably blueprint in quite a few things, but as far as actually, like, you know, building it, I think we're not going to get to that right at the moment, but we are going to get it laid out. So I want to get that kind of started, but I want to extend this road up. We're going to start doing a little bit of maintenance on our road network here. Get some buildings shifted around just a little bit where I want them to actually go. You over there, I think. Lovely. All right, so that gives me, that kind of straightens this road right here, right there where I'm going to want it. Now, all these roads I'm putting in are temporary. They're mostly just for, you know, the purposes of layout and design. So I'm not really worried about where they're going to be at exactly. Now, I do need to be aware that my oil is over here, and this is going to take 2 refineries until I have access to the Research Institute, and I can clump them in a little closer. Now, you could move all 5 of them over here near the shoreline if you want to, and that is an option. But, you know, regardless, I would like to clump these in either right here or over here. This right here would just take longer because moving them up here just takes longer. It's just simpler to move all 5, like these 2 outer ones, in a little bit closer. Because this is not a very long ways for the train to go, so it's not a big deal. I wouldn't worry about moving all of them up here. It's not going to matter too much. But I got to make sure I leave room for my train tracks. So, coming off from here, we've got several long boulevards. This is kind of like our main stretch through the old town right here. So I think from there, it's going to actually expand out. It's going to go from a little 1 lane to a double with a space down the middle for some decorations. So that's going to become our main boulevard through the town right here, I believe. Yeah, that'll work. Now, we're going to start blueprinting a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to go in here. I think I want to make this, since this is going to be our downtown area, I think I want to make this slightly more structured, but I do want to leave some room for, you know, beautifications and stuff like that. As far as skyscrapers go, we talked about skyscrapers when I started the episode and everything up, when I was making the settings for this game, and we are going to have some skyscrapers. We might even have, you know, a skyline tower. But we're going to, most of our, what few skyscrapers we do have will likely be no more than like the level 3 engineers, because I love them to death. And then maybe a maximum of 3 and 4. A maximum of a few level 4s. Now, obviously for the skyline tower, you have to have 75 level 5 skyscrapers. So I will do what I did back in our No Crown Falls series, and I will get all of those, and then we will just go in and downgrade and remove a bunch of them. That way I don't have to look at those ugly tier 5s everywhere, because I think they look hideous. Alright. Now, of course, I don't have a lot of stuff unlocked yet, and there's a lot more buildings that I do not have unlocked. But at the same time, I really am just itching. To make this downtown area. So we're going to blueprint in a few things that I do have access to. And then as we unlock a few more things, you know, we will we'll make it fit, essentially. We'll make it work somehow. Not going to work right there. And no, it's not going to be all Barcelona, don't worry. Not going to be all Barcelona style. This is just first area right here that I want to make right here. You. I think we are going to put him right there. Bring you back. That. Going to change it up a little bit. We're going to add in some more tightly compacted groups of houses right here. Oh, right. Okay, so this right here might actually just be something different. Leave that open for something. Oh, he likes me a little bit more. That's always good when the Admiral likes you. And I do want to leave some good open space for parks. I tend to get into a pattern where I have way too much just buildings and houses everywhere, and I don't leave enough space for really nice park areas. So I want to leave some open space for parks and plazas and stuff like that. Hey, what's up, Luke? How you doing? Now, we do have some new fun things, such as this fire brigade building that has to go in here somewhere. This thing right here is a gorgeous building from Muggenstormer, and it has to go in somewhere in this city. It does overlap over top of a road, and it looks really cool. Although, over there is probably the worst spot for it, because that does kind of take away from basically the entire radius. So I think right there would be a good spot over here. So we're going to have the Fire Brigade Institute over there. And again, this will be a main boulevard right here. Our train tracks are probably going to come down on this side and come over here and give me a power plant over there. Then we also have under workers, we have some new police stuff with the state prison building. So that's a really cool building. Then we have some little mobile task force, which are a really cool little thing. But we're just going to stick with standard police stations for these. I know there's a mod that adds some bigger police stations. But the more I look, I just keep looking at them, and I'm not really too keen on using those. So I don't think I'm going to. Now, under the hospitals, we do have some really cool stuff with this sanatorium right here. Again, another gorgeous building from Muggin. This building is going to probably go somewhere, like, oddly enough, it's kind of going to go somewhere like maybe off to the side of the city, not in the city. Normally, these things weren't like in the downtowns because they, even though Muggin has made an absolutely gorgeous, very tranquil building. Typically, sanatoriums were like kind of built on their own because even though they looked really nice, they were the nastiest, filthiest places you have ever seen in your entire life. So I kind of want to, you know, be true to that and have it somewhere on the outskirts of the main part of the city. We also have these awesome little naturopath buildings, which actually I can go and build one up here because I need one up here. What I want to do is maybe take out a worker house. Is these guys right here, and I'm still in Blueprint. They have several different models, but the model that I like is the one that looks like a worker house. So they're really cool. They fit in so nicely with like smaller villages and stuff. So now we have a nice little healer's house that fits in, that just blends in perfectly with the rest of the city. Really, really like that. So for over here, again, I'm just going to stick with the standard, just the bog standard hospital building. think we're going to put you right there for right now. I'll probably move him later, but for right now. Now, we do have this big library building. That has a very large range on it, it looks like. And I'm thinking I'm going to put him maybe somewhere over here. And create a nice park back behind him. That's what I'm thinking. Have returned. Welcome back, Cybran. Alright, we'll pull those guys up to there. So here's something happening. Oops. I suppose I could make another little boulevard type thing right here. That wouldn't hurt. Get on up into here. Flip him this way. Housing, and then another road going over this way. Perfect. What's the library do? Yeah, it's just a... oh, I need to go sign this treaty real quick. Yeah, it's just acts as a university. It just acts as a very large university. That looks really, really nice. Okay. You can get this right here and some spacing. Collection of them right there. I'm trying to, even though I do have a lot of blocks, I'm trying to break the blocks up and not have, like too many next to each other. And then we'll have, some parkland and a bunch of decorations around it. So I'm thinking it will look kind of neat. At least that's what my hope is. It may look like complete garbage. I may have to tear it all out. But for right now, I think it might look kind of cool. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And you know what? That's okay. We can change things up. Okay. So right here. Get some houses going here. Leave that blank for some other stuff. I'm leaving a lot of blank spaces so I can kind of fit in other things as necessary. All right, what's up, Bull? How's it going? Welcome in. All right, so is that part. So up here, whoop, 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 whoop. Up here, and connect all the way there. I could do that and put something else in the middle right there. Like that. Well, that's not line up very well. If instead of being directly on that row, we offset it by 1. It's going to be annoying no matter what I do, I guess. We do that right there, and then I could add in something on that side, maybe. Yeah, just offset it by 1. Sometimes you gotta do that. Now, in front of the library, I actually would maybe like to have a big park right here. Nice big park right in front of the library. I think that would look nice. That library is an awkward size. It's an awkward size. Why must you be awkward? Why you gotta be awkward? That's fine. Well, I just got even more awkward. I'm gonna leave all that right there blank for right now. Okay, so there's a plan, a starting plan for our downtown area. And that's special. All right, let's get a couple of markets in here. Or several markets, I guess. These are just obviously for the purposes of getting things upgraded. Because this is all going to be like engineers and stuff. There won't be any artisans there, so I'm not worried about like things like schools and stuff. It's just all going to be there for the temporary purpose of getting them upgraded. Okay. All right. Lovely. Where is my... What's under artisans, I think. Yeah, it's right here. I do have one working, but it's just not giving me much timber. I need to expand our storage, really, for the island. That would probably be one thing to help. Let's send you back home, and then let's get some storage expanded here. That's something I yet to do, is expand storage. Just pop down a few of these just to get it started. Let's grab Flagship and send him over here. Ooh, actually, I could just buy you instead. That'll work. Then maybe buy a little bit of steel as well. Yeah, that'll work. Pumpkin is coming to say hello to everybody on the internet. Come here, Pumpkin. Come on. Oh, hello. Kitty tail. Just don't hit my mic like you're about to. Gotta lay down. Alright. Where does he go? There he is. Buy a little bit of this. Bring that on down. Oh, right. I forgot about you. Everybody say hi to the kitty. Here. Even YouTube gets to see the kitty today. What's wrong with you? Oh. No. We're gonna love. Love me. What's your problem? I came up here to lay in your lap, not be bothered. Fine, go over there. Alright, sorry. She's being difficult today. She's being difficult. Doesn't want me bothering her. She's being a typical cat. Aren't you? Being a typical cat? So typical. Okay, let's get all of these ready to go. Boom. That's going to give us a nice bit of extra population. How close are we to our next population goal? Somehow I dropped. Don't know how I did that. There we go. No, good. Drop all this off. Stick you back over. I'll put you back over here with these guys for right now. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about the production. I think, yeah, I've got a little bit of stuff in storage. Let's kind of go back and take a look, though, at our current productions and what we are definitely going to be needing. Sausages, bread, and soap are on the tables that we definitely have to have. So I already have 4 bakeries, which just means I have to further expand our... just make another chain is the word I'm trying to get out of my mouth. I just need another chain of it. So we'll get that going. All this up here is going to get rearranged and remodeled later on, so I'm not worried about how it looks too much. All right, there's a little more bread. Definitely going to have more sausages. Now, sausages... Oh, wait, no. I can because this has been decreased. So let's maybe put him back at 0. What does that do for us? That actually is perfectly fine. And then we just need some more. So, buy an actor. I do have an actor already. But the actor doesn't do anything for me because it supplies rum and canned food. So that doesn't help me with my current stuff. And soap. Yep, we definitely have to have more soap now. I'll put you right to there. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's up there. No, we don't have a costume lady yet. I have not been looking for the costume lady, though. To be fair, I have not been looking for her. All right, so there is that with the soap. We're going to have some more piggies. More little piglets. All my piglets have silos. Yes, they do. Okay. Now, I could afford, actually, to boost the productivity by 50% on these instead. And that gives me the piggies.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, he's back. Yeah, we already got an actor. That's what I was saying. We have an actor. She's right here in the town hall, affecting these guys. I'm going to have to get another one, obviously, for later. But for right now, we do have an actor going. I'll have to get another one, of course, like I said, for up here. And that's something I did not put in up here, was a town hall. I'm going to need at least 2 town halls up here in this area. Now, I'm not going to supply 100% of my canned food with the actor. I will get canned food from other sources, but obviously the actor and the actor in the town hall is the most efficient way of doing it outside of Docklands. So let's see where I want to put this town hall at. I really wish the town hall was a better size where it would line up a little bit nicer with everything. It's one of my main complaints with the town hall, and I do want to blueprint that at the moment. You have these little town halls too, but again, they're still the same size as a typical town hall, and it's so aggravating. Where? I don't know. I'm plopping them down for a second. I'll work these in here in just a bit. I'd rather kind of focus on other stuff right now because we're not even ready for those town halls right now. So I would rather focus on other stuff. Let's go ahead and get that second bakery put in. We're just going to slap him up here for right now. And then let's boost the output of our slaughterhouse a little bit. Still doing perfectly fine on happiness. We will need another thing of piggies. So, and I will be probably moving all the pig stuff off of here later on. So, Before anybody says anything about, oh, vulgarity, I know. I'll move it off later, I promise. Just not in the mood right now. And we need some more grain. God, I just need a little bit of everything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this whole area of town up here is going to get some rearrangements done to it. No, I don't care. You just go ahead and set something on fire. See if I care. Go back up here to Eli real fast. Let's see if she or he has anything for me. No. No. Ooh. He is really handy if you're playing in a game with AI that like to buy your shares. Until you can get access to Lady Baines, the proponent of protectionism, Taxman Tim is awesome. He is very expensive if you buy him, but it just prevents the AI from buying out your island. They can still buy shares, they just can't buy the island out. Lady Baines is the upgrade to him, and she prevents the purchasing of shares altogether. So that's one way to do it, and the other way to deal with the AI buying your shares is to sell a stock to the queen. Selling a stock to the queen will, you know, dig into your revenue if you have revenue on that island. But the AI will not buy a share on your island if the queen owns it. Because the AI cannot buy a share back from the queen. So, little trick right there if you didn't know. Buy some goodies from him. Bring those down. Start upgrading some of these houses. I think it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and get another sawmill going. What do you take? You take 10? Okay. Yeah, I want to get another sawmill going somewhere because we are in some desperate need of some more timber.
The fire is out of control.
Sure it is. What? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's over here where I don't have a... Why? Why would you do this to me? It puts the fire in the one place I don't have fire coverage. Okay, you're going to be like that, huh? Only slightly down now. You just boost that by 50% and call it a day. All right, now we're making 24 tons of planks per minute. Much better. Lovely. What's the price? Thank you for the subscription. Didn't even tell me what kind of subscription it is. But thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Welcome in. Mobilize another one right here. Are you back with some goodies? Yeah, you are. Good. Drop that off. I could actually come up here to... We have two other islands that... this island up here specifically is making quite a bit. So we'll come up there and steal some. Often once per day, Veruca. All right, what's these guys' problem? Probably no access to a market right there. That is perfectly fine. We can take a market. We can get a market stall, and we can slap ourselves a little market stall somewhere. And then, lo and behold, they have access to a market now. I love it. I absolutely love it. You also don't have access to a market. About that. Okay. All right, should be everything fixed. Yep, everything's fixed. They are happy now. Good. Upgrade all of these. Start upgrading some of that. Now, while that stuff right there is upgrading, I do want to start thinking about this stuff. Now, unfortunately, as someone mentioned, I have not found access to a costume designer. There's a glass blower. Go ahead and take that. Eli has been very stingy and has not given me a... I love that guy right there. A costume designer. So I am going to have to produce fur coats the old-fashioned way with cotton fabric from the New World. So we've got to produce those. But we also want to make sewing machines. So I don't think I showed this on YouTube because I think this was before I realized I was not recording. So YouTube, hopefully I didn't show y'all this. These are part of the new modular factory systems right here. So this little sewing machine guy right here, as you can see, he only produces at 1:30. It's quite slower than the regular sewing machine factory, but it is a lot smaller. The fun thing about these is that they connect to each other. They are interconnectable. They're really, really cool. So what I mean by that is, like, I can place down one, and if I was to place down another one, they connect. Now, it's two separate factories. It's not the same factory. It's two separate ones. But as you expand it, they do eventually become as efficient as a regular sewing machine factory. It's pretty cool. And then, of course, you can boost them and all that other kind of stuff. But it's really fun because you can create these little modular factories. It's super, super neat. I love them to death. So we want to get those going. Is that enough sewing machines? Of course not. So I'm actually going to take that out for a second. I want to put in a regular sewing machine factory and see what our production is looking like here. But yes, those little modular factories are from Jacob's collection, and they are so nice. Okay, so one big sewing machine factory, and then maybe a couple of modules for a smaller one. Now, it does do some weird... It doesn't always connect them up maybe in a good way, so you can kind of play around with them. Because there's different ones. You use Shift-V, and you can change the designs and stuff for it, and then come up with your own little design. It's just so neat. I absolutely love it. It's just... It's stuff like this, you know, it's just alternatives, basically. I love alternatives. Just about anybody can tell you. I love having alternative ways of making different stuff. So things like this are really neat to me. We're going all the way down there, huh? Well, how about not? And we'll give you a little warehouse right there. On the road. Oh, it is, isn't it? Thank you for pointing that out. I clipped it over on top of the road. Oh, God, you did that again. There, fixed. Fixed. Okay, lovely. You know what? I think I might actually pull him down to there. Okay. So he is going to start producing that for us. In terms of steel, we do need another furnace. Of course, we have our little furnace factory going right there. I would love a smaller... Why is it so laggy? My bit rate is kind of dropping up and down right now. It's kind of going up and down at the moment. So we're almost done, actually, with this little set right here. So just hang tight. Okay, so we've got that going. I probably need more trees, don't I? No, I'm actually good on trees. We do, however, need more coal. Right now, I don't have coal on this island, so I am having to use some charcoal kilns. So I'm just going to pop a charcoal kiln right there and connect him up to the warehouse. So that takes care of that. And the last thing that we need to do is get our fur coats going. Or instead, I can yet again change my mind. Oh, crap. I was hoping I could upgrade before I ran out of all that stuff. Shoot. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to have to... Oh, I was hoping to expand some of this before that happened. I started running out of stuff, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and expand our productions. This stuff will get turned off later. Not a big deal. We'll put a large fishery in right there. That will sustain us on fish for quite a while. I'm also going to tell this to no longer sell. I don't want to sell that stuff right there anymore. So we'll get another large fishery in. That's good on the fish. I'll get one more. Actually... Take that back. Let's just boost the framework knitters up. Let's boost these guys up for right now. Farmers are unhappy, but it's okay. All right, so that takes care of that. So I'll stop running out of everything. Hey, Tato. How's it going? Well, I was hoping to upgrade these, and then I ran out of stuff because I forgot I was selling it all. Oh, well. We'll just get all of our stocks back up and up to snuff. Of course, we'll take out a lot of these because... We're running low on things because this is a lot happening right here. We will have to expand most likely our sausages, our bread, our fur coats, sewing machines, and rum. Once we get all of this right here up to at least artisan level, and then we'll get those to engineer. But that's all going to have to be in the next episode. YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.